guys, John from SurfFX, and this is the new Axis Blast. So this is their new Axis mid-length board, and as you can see, it's not as mid-length as some of the other boards that are in the mid-length category. It's a little bit more squat, so a little bit more of a square tail, very straight outline, and kind of a blunter nose on it. So what does that do? Gives you a little bit shorter board, but still packing it in. Like this is a 5.2, 65 liters, and they go up in 10-liter increments. So you've got a 55, 65, 75, and so on. So keeping it quite compact, which is a nice little feature. One of the best things about this is that this board is also foil drive compatible. So it is foil drive ready. It's got the little stamp on it and everything, because it's a carbon board that is foil drive ready. A lot of carbon boards don't like foil drives because they have conductivity issues with the boxes, but this one is tested and certified by foil drive. Pretty cool. Now, speaking of the boxes, we'll flip it over because this is kind of where the magic happens. We do have fairly long boxes. They come up pretty far forward, and decent handle. And you can see that there's a slight bevel in the rail, just a little bit of a chine to kind of help in the touchdowns, but in general, it's a very flat bottom with a crisp edge to get it to plane up. It's all about planing up early, and that crispness comes all the way to the front. Like it starts getting really hard edge like up to here. So pretty easy that way. So it's, you want to get this up fast. So a little bit narrower board helps in modern higher aspect wings kind of get the speed they need to engage and come up. And this is pretty spot on because this, 5.2, but it's 20 inches wide. So it's not super wide. Rocker line, it is very flat all the way through. Again, if you've got your full drive and your nose cone, you want to keep that flat all the way up to about here, all the way up to about here. We're starting to get the rocker to increase through the nose profile there. The top of the board is just a nice rounded profile, nothing too flash, not real big step deck or anything like that, but they have raised the green section of these deck grips is a little raised bit. So you do have a little extra to kind of, too far this way, too far that way to kind of go by feel. Foot strap options, so great for winging. And if you want it for wing full drive board, because that's, you can ride quite a small board when you're doing that. And that just, it's heaps of position. So what do we got? We got 5 screw holes on each one, so you got lots of range to move it. And the red marks to kind of visually just go, oh, my foot goes here, oh, my foil is under this mark here, I know where to be. So it's nice to have that visual reference point there on where you want to have your feet and where you've got your foil underneath. The back end, there's no kick on it, but that's pretty much just to allow water drainage, because if you have this back trim, you have a kind of pool up there, so allow it to go up back. But really, I mean, everyone's going to be a little bit further, you're riding it about here. I can't tell, I don't ever come off the back of a board because I didn't know where it is because of the tail kick, so not too much of an issue. But yeah, it's just, I'd rather have the water drain away quickly, which that's the setup for it. So these are light, like I said. So this is a PVC carbon board. So that is light and strong. It's pretty much the lightest, strongest construction that is kind of mass produced these days. And it allows just a bit more impact resistance and able to just not retain a whole lot of resin, so it keeps the weight down. So here's the bag from a Blast. It's well padded. It's got great zippers, plastic, not metal, so they don't corrode. Every little panel seems to be reinforced. You've got big vent areas, kind of like some of the FCS surfboard bags. And you've got the split to put the foil on as well. Lots of handles, but really good value. Big pockets in the front here, little things for wear pads and stuff like that. Like really nice little bonus to get a bag of this quality.